Welcome once again to our commerce classroom. This is a problem solving session. In this session, we will prepare one storage ledger by using FIFO method. Our question is this: prepare a storage ledger account pricing the material issued on FIFO system. We have to solve our problem by using FIFO system. On January 1st, open stock 200 tons at rupees 460 per ton. January 4, issued to job 140 tons. January 6, purchased 350 tons at rupees 450 per ton. Then January 8, due to deterioration in quality, scrapped 30 tons. January 9, issued to job 80 tons. January 14th, issued to job 210 tons. January 17, purchased 200 tons at rupees 480 per ton. January 20, issued to job 120 tons. January 25th, purchased 180 tons at rupees 470 per ton. January 28, issued to job 280 tons. And then on January 31st, stock verification reveals excess stock of 10 tons. That's what our question. Here we have to prepare one storage ledger account under FIFO method. Our storage ledger, we know it has three columns: receipt, issue and balance, three main columns. Then this receipt, issue and balance again subdivided into quantity, rate and amount. Here we start our problem with our opening stock. On January 1st, our opening stock 200 tons at the rate of 460. Then amount comes to 92,000. Our opening balance 200 units at the rate of 460, amount 92,000. Then on January 4, we issued to job 140 tons. We are following FIFO method. First in, first out. We issue from our first receipt. We are issuing 140 tons. Then we have only one lot in our hand, so no problem. Then rate 460, then amount comes to 64,400. Then balance 60. From this 200 we deduct this 140. Then we get this 60. We know rate is 460. Then our balance 60 tons at the rate of 460 per ton. Then balance amount comes to 27,600. Then on this January 6, purchase the 350 tons at rupees 450 per ton. January 6, on the receipt column, we record this 350. Its rate is 450 per ton. Then amount comes to 1,57,500. Then in our balance, we have already 60 from our first lot. Then along with it we show these 350 tons at the rate of 450. Then on January 6, our closing balance comprises of 60 into 460, 27,600, 350 into 450, 1,57,500. Then on January 8, due to deterioration in quality, scrapped the 30 tons. January 8, scrapped the 30 tons. We consider that scrap as issue of material because it is a decrease from our total quantity. 30 tons deterioration. Here we are following FIFO method. So we have to issue this 30 tons from our first lot. Our first lot 200 units. From that first lot 200 we issued already 140. Then our balance is 60 tons. From that 60 tons we have to issue this 30 tons. So our rate 460, 30 into 460, that is equal to 13,800. 13,800. So our balance, this 60 minus 30, that is equal to 30 units. This 60 minus 30, that is equal to 30 units, 30 tons. 30 into 460, amount comes to 13,800. Then we have this 360. Now also in our hand we show that 350 into 450, that amount comes to 1,57,500. So on this January 8, we have in our closing balance 30 tons at the rate of 460 amounted to 13,800 plus 350 tons at the rate of 450 amounted to 1,57,500. Then on January 9, issued to job 80 tons. On January 9, we are going to issue 80 tons. Here we have to issue 80 tons in our first lot. From this 200, our opening balance, its balance remain in our closing stock is only 30 tons. So firstly we have to use that 30 tons for issuing this 80 ton. So we take this 30 ton from our opening balance, that 200. Then firstly we take this 30 into 400, its rate is 460, 30 into 460 amounted to 13,800. So we need additional 50 units. So we, in order to issue 80 tons, 30 we already took from our first lot. Then this 50 we will take it from our second lot, this 350 tons. 30 plus 50 comes to 80 tons. So we took this 50 tons from this 350 tons balance. 50 into 450, that's equal to 22,500. Now on this date, January 9, our closing balance, 300 tons at the rate of 450 amounted to 1,35,000. Now we have balance 300, that is from our second lot, this 350, our first lot 200 fully issued till this time. Then on January 14, we issued 210 tons. January 14, we are issuing 210 tons. Now we have only these 300, this 350 lots balance 300 tons in our hand. From that 300 ton, we are issuing these 210 tons. 210 tons, its rate is 450, amounted to 94,500. Now our closing balance included only one lot. The balance from this 350, our first purchase lot, balance 90 tons, rate 450, amounted to 40,500. Then on January 17, we again purchased 200 tons at the rate of 480. We show that purchase in our receipt column, 200 tons, 480 per ton, amount comes to 96,000. So these 200 tons also will form part of our closing stock. We have already 90 here. We show that 90 again in this column. 90 into 450 amounted to 40,500. Then again this 200 now purchased lot, 200 into 480, 96,000. So on this date, January 17th, we have 90 into 450, 40,500 plus 200 into 480, 96,000. These two lots in our balance. Then on January 20, we are again issuing 120 tons. We are issuing 120 tons. Here we have from our first lot 90 tons. We firstly use it, and from this 200 we have to take the balance. We have to get a total of 120. We have 90 in our first lot. We take that 90 fully, and then from this 200 we take the balance 30. In that way we issue this 120 tons. 90, its rate is 450, so amount comes to 40,500. Then this 30, its rate is 450, then amount comes to 14,400. So our closing balance, we know from this 200, this 90 we absorbed fully, we issued fully. From this 200 we already issued this 30 tons. So its balance is 170 tons, 170 tons, its rate is 480, amount comes to 81,600. Then again on January 25th, we purchased 180 tons at the rate of 470 per ton, 180 tons at the rate of 470, amount comes to 84,600. Then along with this 170 tons, we are going to show this 180 tons. So we have two lots in our closing balance, 170 tons at the rate of 480 per ton, amount comes to 81,600, and this 180 tons now we purchased, its rate is 470, then amount comes to 84,600. Then on this January 25 we have, this is our closing balance. Then on January 28 we are again issuing 280 tons, again issuing 280 tons. So we have to issue here 280 tons. Now we have two lots here, this 170 and this 180. Our method is FIFO method, first in first out method. So we have to use this 170 firstly. So we firstly take this 170. We have to firstly use this 170. So we firstly take this 170, its rate is 480, then amount comes to 81,600. Then we want to get a total of 280, so we need an 110 tons more. So we take that 110 tons from this second lot, 180 tons. From this 180 tons we take this 110 ton, its rate is 470. So 110 into 470, that is equal to 51,700. In that way we issue that 210 tons. Firstly we use this 170 ton fully, and from this 180 we take 110. In that way we find out this 280 tons. Then our balance 70 tons. From this 180 tons we already took 110 tons, so balance is only 70 tons. Its rate is 470, we know. Then amount comes to 32,900. Then on 31st January 31st, stock verification reveals an excess stock of 10 tons. That excess stock we consider it as a receipt. So we write that 10 on our receipt column on the quantity. Then it's a rate. We consider it's a rate. We take that rate. We consider that rate as the rate of our last purchase, 470. So 10 into 470, that is equal to 4,700. This 10 into 470, 4,700 will also form part of our closing stock. We have already 70 here. We write the 70 again here in the balance column, 70, 470 at its rate, then 32,900. Then this stock verification excess 10, its rate 470. For 10 into 470 for 4,700. So on the closing date of our January 31st, we have 70 tons at a rate of 470, amounted to 32,900, plus 10 tons at the rate of 470, amounted to 4,700. So our closing stock is equal to 32,900 plus 4,700, that is equal to 37,600. 37,600. I think this problem is clear for all of you. We will meet again. Till then, goodbye.